Kristen Holmes, the Vice President of Performance Science at Whoop, discusses the importance of circadian rhythms and their impact on health and performance. She emphasizes the significance of sleep and meal timing in relation to the body's natural biological preferences. She also highlights the negative consequences of circadian disruption, such as increased risk for cancer, cardiovascular disease, metabolic dysfunction, and mental health issues. Holmes explains that circadian rhythms are physical, mental, and behavioral changes that occur in a 24-hour cycle, regulated by the body's biological clock located in the hypothalamus. She emphasizes the importance of stabilizing sleep-wake timing, as it has been shown to predict positive psychological functioning and overall health. She also discusses the impact of light exposure on circadian rhythms, highlighting the negative effects of viewing light between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. She explains that exposure to blue light during these hours can disrupt melatonin production, affect sleep quality, have a pro-depressive effect, and disrupt the body's natural sleep-wake cycle. She also discusses the negative impact of alcohol and caffeine on circadian rhythms and sleep. Alcohol consumption can reduce melatonin production and disrupt sleep quality, while caffeine, if consumed too close to bedtime, can affect sleep onset and quality. Holmes delves into the concept of time-restricted eating and time-restricted feeding, emphasizing the importance of meal timing in relation to the body's circadian rhythm. She explains that eating within an 8 to 12-hour window can lead to better metabolic outcomes and improved health. She also recommends stopping eating 3 hours prior to sleep to optimize sleep and recovery. Holmes addresses the issue of exercise timing and its impact on sleep and circadian rhythms. She explains that exercising late at night can lead to increased adrenaline and cortisol levels, making it more difficult for the body to return to a state of rest. She also emphasizes the importance of light exposure in the morning to signal to the body that it is time to be awake and alert. Holmes also discusses the negative effects of artificial light exposure before sleep, recommending dimming the home environment and minimizing artificial light in the lead-up to bedtime. She suggests mimicking natural light patterns and getting outside in the morning to signal to the body that it is time to be awake. Holmes shares her personal routine of stabilizing her sleep-wake time and meal timing, emphasizing the positive impact it has had on her health and overall well-being. She also discusses her research on the impact of sleep regularity on all-cause mortality, highlighting the importance of stabilizing sleep-wake timing for overall health and longevity. She also addresses the challenges of maintaining consistent behaviors, particularly for individuals with demanding schedules or family responsibilities. Holmes acknowledges the impact of parenting and caregiving on sleep and meal timing, emphasizing the need to find strategies to mitigate the negative effects of circadian disruption during these periods. Holmes addresses the challenges faced by shift workers, such as doctors, nurses, and other professionals who work during the night. She explains that shift work disrupts circadian rhythms and can lead to various health issues, including reduced life expectancy and increased risk of mental health problems. Holmes discusses the relationship between sleep and mental health, highlighting the impact of sleep deprivation on cognitive function and emotional well-being. She shares research findings that link sleep debt to decreased executive function and psychological safety in the workplace. Sleep deprivation can also lead to increased stress and reduced tolerance, affecting both personal and professional interactions. Holmes emphasizes the correlation between sleep debt and an increased risk of accidents and injuries. She discusses studies that have found a higher crash rate among drivers who sleep for fewer hours, highlighting the importance of addressing sleep deprivation to improve safety on the roads and in various other settings. Holmes emphasizes the importance of aligning behaviors with personal values to promote better sleep and overall well-being. She encourages individuals to assess their values and make choices that support their desired lifestyle and health outcomes. She also discusses the impact of stress management and self-regulation techniques on sleep quality and overall health. Holmes also discusses the relationship between sleep and sex, highlighting the positive effects of having sex with a partner on sleep and recovery. Ejaculation during sex releases oxytocin, which can promote feelings of relaxation and sleepiness in men. She also states that masturbation does not have the same effect as sex with a partner in terms of sleep and recovery markers. Holmes delves into the concept of heart rate variability, HRV, and its significance as a marker of overall mental, physical, and emotional health. She explains that HRV is influenced by psychological factors such as gratitude and growth mindset. She emphasizes the role of appraisal and perception in determining motivation and energy levels, highlighting the importance of aligning actions with personal values.